There's a dude who calls himself Anonymous Team.
The Anonymous Team.
Anonymous team.
But the Anonymous Team.
So Anonymous Team always says shit I find to be hilarious.
Niaje watu wangu, welcome to the Anonymous Team show. I am Anonymous Team. Now, nimecheki just recently that today former governor Mandago, or is it the current governor? I really don't know. I really don't give a damn about the Kenyan government as it is. Hainisaidi in any way whatsoever, so I'm not really updated with who is really who. Nani ana govern which county. But I do know that Governor Mandago has been accused of corruption, and today apparently he was arrested by the DCI, which I personally feel is a load of bullshit. It's just the president trying to throw us off by making us think that he's doing something when in real sense he's not doing anything. If truly this president was keen and serious on fighting corruption, number one, we would not have a governor who has a history of corruption in Kirinyaga, right? If we really had a president who was keen on fighting corruption, then we would not have government positions that are mostly or majorly held by Kalenjin and Nandi and Kikuyu people. So personally, I feel that this is a full load of bullshit, and foolish and stupid Kenyans are taking a bite at it. So yes, Mandago was arrested in dramatic fashion today, as most people associated with the government and power are, just to throw off Kenyans. But we all know that hakuna mali hii kesi inaenda. Hii ni kitu tu ya kuonyesha wa Kenya that the government is trying to do something, then once the heat has died down, hiyo kesi itafutiliwa mbali. Remember when Okoth Obado was accused of killing a lady, I think her name was Sharon Onyango. Alifungwa for like 14 days, now it's been 4 years. Hiyo kesi ilisaulika na tupo katika kaburi la sahau. Remember when Babu Owino shot DJ Evolve? Yes, the social media, Twitter never forgets whenever, you know, Babu says or mentions something. Of course, he trends and stuff like that. But hiyo kesi ilifunikiwa. Jamaa tu alienda koti. Apparently, he paid some fine and he's been amekuwa akisaidia nani DJ Evolve here and there, but really DJ Evolve never really got justice, did he? You know, so there's no justice in Kenya. I know all this hype is after that lady. Is her name Mercy Taras or Mary Taras, whatever her name is, after she trended for scolding Mandago and that other dude, those people who were apparently involved in that Uasin Gishu Canada scandal. After she trended, that is why there is all this fuss. Mbona Mandago hakushikwa before this fuss? Kenyans bana, come on, you guys really need to ask yourself serious questions. Don't just be stupid and start biting everything you hear. And we have people like Andrew Kibe who are trying to kiss the government's ass. Probably kuna kitu he's trying to get from the government. That's why he's always pro President William Ruto. I don't know Ruto. I can't really pinpoint Ruto and say that Ruto is a bad person and Ruto has done this and Ruto has not done this and that. But one thing I do know for sure is that he has people under him who are accused of corruption. You know, he himself was accused of corruption in the when he was Minister for Agriculture and all that, right? So come on, what does this say? He was accused of land grabbing, hii issue ya Western Hotel and all that. Come on, kizuri cha jiuza kibaya cha jitembeza, brother. So there's nothing you can really tell me. It's just that Kenyans are really stupid and they fall for anything. They believe anything. Kenyans are like stray dogs, bana. When it is barking at you and you have a piece of meat in your pocket, just throw the piece of meat at it to distract it. It's going to go for the piece of meat. Alafu unaweza chomoka. That's what Kenyans are. Kenyans are dogs. Stray dogs. They are dumb and they are stupid. That's the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Sue me. I said it. I know, bana, the truth hurts. So yeah, so like I was saying, that's just a whole heap of bull crap, bana. You know, and I saw Kibe doing what he does best, bana, trying to, you know, gear up and rile up his you know, cult fanatics to think that the government is doing something. This government ain't doing shit. The government has been in power for the last 1 year. When this current government got into office, what did they say? What did they say? They said that subsidies, they are only for the big players in the market, so they are going to remove the subsidies so that the small players can, you know, give the big players competition. And within a few months, vitu zitakuwa zimesubsidize. Juzi I see that they have reintroduced the subsidy on fuel, reducing super petrol by 7 shillings. Let me talk about the super petrol bit. By 7 shillings. Remember, as we are speaking right now, fuel per liter, super petrol per liter is 195 thereabout, right? If you subsidize it and reduce 7 shillings from it, we go back to 188, right? Now, at Uhuru's time, when the fuel had been subsidized, super petrol was at 158. Once Ruto removed the subsidy, the fuel shot up to 172 bob, right? And then ikapanda tena to 179, and then it can shoot up all the way to 195. So who's fooling who? If fuel reducing by 7 shillings is really not helping us, bana. Still, just take that difference from when the subsidy at this time last year was 158, and sahi eti imekuwa reintroduced after imekuwa shot up to 195, itashuka probably to 188. Technically, fuel tu bado itakuwa imepanda by, is it 30 shillings? That's a lot. That's a whole fucking lot. You know what? Don't even get me started, manze. I'm already riled up by history ya kufunga Wakenya macho na the arrest of Mandago'S, that I really don't even want to get into this issue of cost and of living and stuff. So Wakenya, msikuange tu ajinga, msikuange so gullible. Don't just be so gullible. But anyway, who am I preaching to? I'm actually preaching to the choir. I'm actually speaking to a wall.
There's a dude who calls himself Anonymous Team.
I am Anonymous Team.
So Anonymous Team always says shit I find to be hilarious.
I'm just a critic, man.